Good morning.
Hi.
We're just popping in here. We're a couple minutes late.
2
but
minutes.
Yeah,
We're getting
only
better.
two. Yeah,
We're getting better.
So I'm Terry,
I'm Diana.
and we're for the Stitcher's Soul, and we're so glad you joined us today. It is Wednesday,
The
um,
15th.
January 15th. We're halfway through the month.
It's only Christmas was what, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah,
Does it feel like?
and it feels like January is like
dragging
crawling by. Yes,
It does.
yes,
It does.
That always happens after the holidays for me. It's like from now until like March. From now until like March, it kind of drags, or the beginning or the end of February, the beginning of March. And then it's like the rest of the year is a blur. I don't.
Well, it's because February and March, we're always super, and this year, April too, is our busiest. We're really pretty much super busy.
Right.
February, March.
February getting ready to go to market. March, coming
Market.
back from market and doing market day.
Is it market this? Does it seem late this year?
No, it's always that first weekend in March. At least the times I've been.
Because actually, it's the second week of March.
Let's double check this. No, it's the first full week of March. We
Oh,
leave
see,
on
the full week.
27th.
See, I always think of it
Yeah, no.
this week.
No, it's the first.
Ah.
It's in the first full week of March. So
Ah,
we leave
first full
on the
week.
26th, Wednesday the 26th, and then we don't get back until
Yeah,
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 and then
Wednesday
we don't
they
get
get
back
back
until
until
the 5th. No.
4th. We're gonna. Did you
No,
decide?
I'm sorry. That's wrong. That's wrong. We leave on the 5th to go. Yeah.
Yes,
So we
yeah,
leave on the 5th to
5th.
go to Nashville, and then we're back
Back
the 11th.
Yeah.
And then market day is the 22nd.
Yes.
That gives us 2 weeks to make sure we got everything ready to go. So there.
We gotta get Lisa's fingers.
Yeah.
We'll make her do this.
I noticed in the Capital District group that we have a group that I started years ago before I even had a store. Capital District group, and if you'd like to join, just look for it. It's called Capital District Stitchers. You're welcome to join. Most of us are from the Capital District, but anybody's welcome to join. It's a private group only because we don't want stalkers. We don't want stalkers.
At our age, yeah.
Yeah, no. So, but anyone's welcome to join. So if you'd like to join us, that's fine. But I've noticed in the groups, we're starting to see some sneak peeks.
Oh.
We haven't been getting emails yet, but we've been seeing sneak peeks on Instagram from the designers. Nothing has been sent to the stores. So if the stores are posting, I don't know where they're getting it, unless they've got a private connection.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I thought, I forget who I saw, somebody, I thought maybe, it could have been an old one. I just.
Well, I know before Christmas, Yarn Tree put out an email
Maybe that's what it was.
for
The exclusives.
market exclusives that they were going to have in the store.
And their store is always, their room is
Their
always
room's
packed.
always packed, yeah. But we can still get them. If they don't have them when we get to the room, we can order them and they will get delivered. So if you see an exclusive, we will work very hard to get it for you. Just let us know.
Yeah. They're pretty good about that.
And
And then
one
we
of the
usually
things,
just put our order in and then pick it up on Sunday.
yeah, oh yeah, that usually works very well. But so what's new with me this week? Not a lot. I've been busy catching up on documentation from the day job, and I did get a chance to do some stitching, which I'll show you shortly. What's new with you?
I can't walk in my room, in my sewing room downstairs. All I can do is just this little.
What did you do?
You know, I don't know. I was looking for, I know what I did. And I have nobody, it's just me. I can't even blame Vince, even though as he would tell you, she tries. For the stitch for January.
Lip go?
No, the thankful, or what's the name of that stitch? Samplers, everybody does it for the month of January. Blessing sampler.
I didn't do
Brain
one.
wasn't working. I knew I had this kitted up, and I wanted to do this for my blessing sampler. I couldn't find it. So I
Had a similar problem.
stack stuff. I mean, Vince, we redid our kitchen just before, we started it before the pandemic, and then got all the way right to the countertops, and then the pandemic was in full bang. So Vince put the temporary countertops, I know. Make a point, because I would say to Vince, do you know how to spell point? Yes, then let's make it. So he took the counter when the counters.
He takes such abuse from you.
He really does. Well, anyhow, he put the counters downstairs that we had temporarily, because we went like almost a year without my countertops. So he went and couldn't stand it, went out and bought just cheap ones at, I forget this store. It used to be Grossman's, but then it was something else.
Restore or
Yes,
something.
yeah. So he just went and just got presswood, I think is what you call it. Just like a Formica cheapy type thing. They cut it to the dimensions, and then he just put it there. It's really pretty. He picked a nice, give him that. He picked a nice color too. Well, I didn't want to throw it away because it was really nice looking. So what he did was he put it down. He got 2 cabinets, and then he put the countertop on it. Terry, I had stuff stacked.
Yeah. Sounds like my craft room.
I just kept stacking. I went through my bags, and rather than take the bag out, unzip it, all I had to do was just look at the zipper, and I have little tags on the zippers that says what everything is. All I had to do was look at that. Nope, didn't. I opened them up, looked in them, put them down,
Well, you
and
gotta
rather
know
than
what's
put them
inside.
back, and then put them back, instead of putting them back into the cubby that I have them in, I didn't. I put them on top of the counter, and then I just kept putting them on and putting them on and putting them on, and before you know it, I had a stack like this, and I'm like, what the heck? Like that. I had fabric stacked up because I couldn't figure out what fabric to stitch it on. I had thread all over the place. Plus, I had all those projects I had to get done for gifts for Christmas. I had all the little pieces left that had to be measured and put back into the drawer so I knew what size, and they had to go back in. And then, that wasn't enough, I decided that maybe I need to get rid of stuff. I might be considered a hoarder.
Ooh, that thought crossed your mind?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I looked at it.
I don't have to even consider it.
But
I am.
do you know? And I was like a
Not
like a
severely
crazy.
that I need to have an intervention, but
I was laughing like a crazy lady. And I kept saying, oh my God, if Terry catches me doing this, she's going to die. She's going to never let me live this down.
are you saving boxes again?
I did! You know those priority boxes from the post office? On top of the bookcases. All of the priority boxes are all lined up there, and I never noticed. And I was doing something, and I turned and I looked, and I go, oh, well, choice words came out of my mouth. And I go, oh my God, I turned into Terry. I've been sitting next to her too long. I have all these boxes sitting on, and I go, and they were opened. And I figured, oh, I'll save it. And I'm like, what am I saving these boxes for? I go, look at all this room. Like that. Oh my God, I was laughing. I'm down there laughing like an idiot because I'm the only one down there.
Of course.
And I was like, oh my God, if Terry could see this, she would be rolling on the floor laughing.
And then, so today I get to roll on the floor.
And laugh. But
So let's say hi.
okay.
So Lisa, good morning. Good morning, Vince. And yes, I saw your little comment. God help you. You have a place in heaven, my friend. You do have a place in heaven already. Paula, good morning. Yes, January is one long Monday. I agree with that.
Oh, yeah, that's a real good one.
Good morning, Mary Ellen. Good morning, Patty. Yeah, it's called Blessing Sampler.
Oh, Blessings, yeah.
She was helping you there.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, good. So glad to. You know who I haven't seen on in a really long time? Audrey.
Oh, yeah.
I have not seen Audrey on
And
the lives. Usually
actually-
she pops in.
She, also, she hasn't done a video either. I
she's
miss her
okay.
videos. I miss
Yeah.
her videos. She came into the shop Saturday, but she came in for a little bit. She stitched for, which, Audrey, if you do watch afterwards, you left your little bag of your
Floss.
yeah, I think it's Classic Colorworks. Anyhow, I grabbed it. It's on my desk. So just when you come in, just say, Diane, give me my thread back. I got it. So now, not only am I gonna resell back, I said at this point in time, now you guys are starting with the thread.
All righty. So what do we got on? Well, I will show you.
What did you stitch?
What did I stitch?
You
Well,
stitched a lot.
I actually did. I'm trying to be more diligent about sticking to my plans. So I did not do any Whipco yet. I'm going to do some of that tonight. I'll show you what I've got on. Well, let me do that first. So Whipco, the numbers this month were 10 and 15, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So I will start working. I had something else in the slot, and I couldn't find the project bag I put it in. So I know it's around somewhere. I just don't know where yet. So I got to find it. So I switched it up since we're in the beginning of the year. And so here's my Whipco board, okay? And I filled it all out. And in number 15, I am going to be working on 'Tis the Season. We had done this a couple years ago as a January stitch along. And this is as far as I got on it at the time. So I'm going to give it some love so that I can get that off
So
of
you
my
can see
plate.
a little bit better.
Yeah, there you go. So I have that to finish. I've got this part here. So I have all of this to do. Oops, sorry. I have all of this to do, and then I have the words on the bottom. So that is my Whipco, and the other Whipco is my Lady of the Flag, which I don't have, but I will probably work on next week to give it some fair share of love, and that will.
Did you know I would be very careful with that pattern?
Why?
That's one of, if I'm not mistaken, I think was two sisters did a Flosstube on the patterns, I want to say like blackbirds are worth so much on.
Oh, yeah.
On the, But if I'm not mistaken, Lady of the Flag is
It's worth a lot of money.
Is
Yes.
is the number one?
It's I was lucky enough to
Highly
get a
collected.
copy when they did a reprint a few years ago. It was done by Nora Corbett. Actually, it's right there. Hold on a minute. It was designed by Nora Corbett to honor the first responders. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. First responders for 9/11. And there have been many variations of it done, of the color variations. And I was originally going to do the blue and do it on the We the People fabric.
Ooh.
I think that's by Primitive Hair. But
I like what you did it on. That's
all of
pretty.
it, I had most of it kitted up until I saw this.
Is that considered a full coverage?
No.
No.
I'm doing the silver conversion. I'm doing it with the called for colors. And I ordered, I got the fabric, it's fabric flare, and I think it's, before I had a store, I had ordered it from a Facebook vendor. But that's as far as I've gotten on it. I'm doing it for my husband. So I need to get moving on it. That's as far as I've gotten because
How many stitches do you think that is?
there's
A lot.
there's a lot of stitches. I
And-
mean, this sucker is huge.
What are you doing it on? Fabric count?
This is, I believe, 32 count linen. It's called Moonless Witch's Sky.
Ooh, pretty.
I had gotten it from Stitchery Express.
You know, we
One
the,
and only time I ordered from her.
we the people would have been nice, but I kind of like this better. Do you know what I mean? It just looks prettier on
I
that.
love this. This
Yeah.
is just such a stunning
yeah.
piece. That so that's the one I will be working on next week. For when we do open stitch Wednesday evening, I will be working on that. Tonight, as I said, I'll be working on the Blackbird design, 'Tis the Season, that we did a couple years ago, and that is on, oh gosh, I didn't write down. I dyed this,
Nice job.
I
Yes,
dyed
that's right.
this.
Yes, I
I
remember
dyed
you did
this.
that. Yes.
and it's, let me see, 32 count. This was a fabric that I dyed specifically for the project. So, I will
Did a
be
nice
working
job.
on that tonight. So I've been working on, at the October retreat, we had a new attendee.
No, actually, she's not. She went to the one day, the July one.
Oh,
Before
okay.
that. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't here for July.
July. That's right.
So anyhow, Sarah.
Yes.
So,
Oh, you even got a little
yeah, I got a
Never
little,
mind.
I got a little gnome,
needle minder.
needle minder, a gift from one of our regulars. So anyhow, she was stitching on a piece. Of course, you know, anyone who has watched our show before knows that I love snowmen, I collect them, I love cardinals, and I love gnomes, AKA gnomies.
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 So she was stitching on one that had 3 gnomes carrying a Christmas tree, which was the most adorable piece I had ever seen. So I went to the site because this company only sells PDFs. So most stores don't carry PDFs unless they're designed by the store owner. So I went to this site and I saw multiple pieces I liked. So I got this one and started working on it in October. And of course, as we all know, I don't get to stitch as often as I would like, but I managed to get,
quite a bit done.
probably that much done. I started in the middle, so I got part of him done. Well, I've been working on him here and there, and I am almost done. I am working on the 3rd Gnome, which is the guy with the lantern on this side. I gotta do the snowman head, finish him up, and then I have snowflakes to do, and this will be finished.
Do you know how you're going to finish it?
I'm probably gonna frame it.
Oh, good for you.
I'm probably gonna frame it. 'Cause,
And
you know, I
you-
do framing.
You really?
Yeah.
Are you good at it?
I think I'm pretty good
Okay.
at it. But,
There
you
we
know,
go. There's a shameless plug.
There's no humility in my family because I got it all.
Now, you did this, this is 16? Or
This
did
is-
you 18?
This is
It looks
16
see,
count.
Blue Ridge.
Yep. 16 count Blue Ridge with the called for colors.
That's a color this material we cannot keep in stock.
No, this is a very popular color. We
yes.
really
Have trouble
people
keeping it.
really love the Blue Ridge. So I've been working on that steadily. I worked on that on Saturday.
Nice
So,
job.
I'm getting there.
Now,
That one.
Do you like stitching on Ada, or would you prefer to do like linen? Because you usually do linen, like you're doing.
I could do both. If I'm looking to try and do like, if I'm looking to do something speedy,
Ada.
I like Ada because then I don't have to hunt for the holes and
Yep.
worry about whether I missed one or,
Yep.
you know, the holes are the holes. Now, so part of my plan for stitching this year is also to work on some of my other whips, some that have been in progress for several years. So I have my calendar laid out, and on certain days of the month, I'm going to work on things. So this was my birthday start. I started this when I was in Florida visiting my parents, or taking care of my parents. I wasn't exactly visiting. This is Rosewood Manor. This is a piece that was adapted. The piece I'm working on is a piece adapted by Trenway Silk. And I am doing it in silks. And though I don't have a color copy of it, I do have the black and white printout. So I have this one finished. This one is halfway done, and I still have to do the last block and the welcome part. It's being done in all Trenway. And I decided I would work on it the 11th of every month because my birthday is July 11th. So I had this one done, and I ended up throwing it in the bag and throwing it in the corner because I kept having trouble for some reason with the second square. So I had thrown it in the corner. Well, I pulled it back out and I restarted, and that's as far as I got on the 11th, which I don't remember which day that was. I think it was Saturday? Sunday?
Yes, Saturday.
Okay.
The 11th was Saturday.
So I worked on it Saturday. And last week we had open stitched and I worked on the nomies. That's when I worked on the nomies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's as far as I got. This is being done on 32 count linen. And do I remember what? I think it's parchment?
That's what it looks like. Pretty.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Atomic Ranch. It's linen 32. So I stitch on either. You know, I'm not a snob. I will stitch on either. It depends on what look I'm looking to achieve.
Smart.
So
Smart.
that's what I did this week, during the week. So what's on tap for this week? The 18th, Saturday, is a piece that I started for my daughter when it was supposed to be her wedding present. Yes, I'm always a day late and $1 short. I'm sorry. But I will be working on her piece on Saturday because it's the 18th and her birthday is the 18th. I can't work on their anniversary date because it's the same day as my birthday, the 11th. They got married in October. So I figured the 18th was close enough.
There you go.
And then next week, on the 20th, I will put some love into the very infamous stocking. The one I started for Maddox when he was 2, and he's now going to be 9. So I will put some love in that. My goal is to try and get that finished by the end of the year, if at all possible, because it's on my WIPCO board 4 times. And I plan to work on it the 20th of every month, whether it's a WIPGO number or not, so.
I can't do it I tried so hard last year to do it that way with the WIP go and the specific numbers, and I have a hard
Problem is, I also
time.
have to do, I'm working the
Day job.
day jobs. There's 2 of them now, possibly 3 day jobs, and running the store. So I don't get a lot of time, because when I'm not running the store here or doing documentation and stuff for the day job, then, I'm tired. I'm getting old and I don't like it.
No, don't blame you. Don't blame you. Don't blame you.
So those are my plans for right now. I may add some more in there somewhere along the line if I get a chance, but I figure if I work on those projects for this month, that should be,
Yeah.
at least they get something. It's
Something
not
touched.
sitting in the corner doing nothing
Yep.
anyway. That's
Yep.
the purpose of WIPGO. So that's what I did this week.
I didn't do much this week because I was busy cleaning downstairs. And then what I did do, actually, yesterday I was talking to my daughter, and I said to my daughter, do you ever just do clean and clean and clean and clean and clean, and then think, oh, wow, I really got a lot accomplished? You think you... I stepped back in the doorway, and do you know, my son, it does not look like I touched it at all. But I did do, I organized all my patterns. I organized all my my bags on the shelf. I did, I put my books in order. I put my finishing fabrics in order. And I reorganized all my material in like 18
I
count,
need to come
36.
have her clean my craft room.
Oh
She
my
would
gosh.
have a field day.
Oh my God. I've never had this much trouble in my whole life. I'm usually lickety split and Johnny on the spot with it. No right way. I would do it, I organized it, put it on the shelf, and then I'd think, it's not what I want to do with that. And I'd take it all down again.
No,
Well-
the dreams for, just to clue you in regarding this comment from Paula, my grandson has an obsession with corgis. He thinks they're the cutest thing on earth.
Did he get it?
No, not yet. Well, we had a talk with him,
Oh.
because it's not that we don't want him to have the corgi. It's just right now, no one's home to take the dog out, and that's not fair to the dog.
Oh, good
you know?
point. Yeah.
So we talked to him a little about maybe waiting till summertime when they're home from school, so that they can get the puppy potty trained.
Good point.
Yeah. So, but he's still obsessed with the corgi. Yes. So thank you for all the corgi love that I get from the regulars. Thank you so much. Maddox loves the videos. I forward them to Vicky and PJ. And I am going to bust my hump to make sure that he gets that stocking before he hits middle school. So, anyhow. So, that's that. So go ahead.
I'm happy with being a monogamous stitcher. I got to be that way, but to some extent I'm going to be a monogamous stitcher. I started my blessing sampler, and I did really good. It took me less than a week to do the top rows, the uppercase alphabet. And then, without realizing it, it was done on linen, and I don't think this is a good project to do. I did it on Ada.
Yeah, unfortunately, those samplers were originally done
Done
on linen, and the way
right.
they come out, you almost need the
Exactly.
linen to make
Oh,
it
this
work.
is the pattern. Oops, was my finger.
Yeah.
That's the pattern. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love this part of it, and I did this in I love stitching with Trenway. So this is all, I did mine all in Trenway.
I
I did it-
Trenway silk.
I do.
I do.
I did this all in Trenway. And then what I wind up doing was going to my vast library of books and finding the uppercase ones, finding it in here and doing it a lowercase. I only am like one row off on, but it's perfect. I just reconfigured it, took a line out that didn't make sense to me, and I'll show you what I mean. But what I did was I stitched, and then I didn't like what I stitched. And that's what the problem is, because I can whip through letters like you would not believe. I did the top part in one strand, and I don't like it.
Why?
It doesn't look right to me. It's just too light. But you know what I wish I had done? I wished, and I think I might take this whole thing out.
Yeah.
And I really, really like this, the red and this.
Oh, change the colors?
Change the colors.
Okay.
Because to me, that reads red, doesn't it?
Yeah, and what does it actually come out to be? That's why I don't like pictures. Don't like videos because it doesn't show you the true color.
Right, and it's not red. It's, no, actually it is.
It's a pink
and
wine, dark pink.
Yeah. I'm not in, I think the thing is, I'm not a pink, I'm not a kind of a pinky
But
kind
it
of
doesn't
person.
look pink in the picture.
No, it doesn't. And that's, I think, what's my problem. So I think I want to do it I might take it out and do it in the red. And I really, really love that color. And do it in these two colors, the wordage. In these two colors up here. But that means I got to take all of this out yet again.
Don't you hate it when that
I know,
happens?
but I keep looking at it and saying, ooh, I really, just do it, just get it done. But every time I look at it, I'm going to think of that. So to me, I'd rather take it out now than whatever. So that set me back. But I want this done by the end of the month. I want it done. So that means I did a schedule. So I really want to do the February 4th one, the cancer one, for February 4th. So what I think I'm going to do is whatever I can get moved to get this done, and then do a short stunt with my Hawk Run Hollow, which is what's next. I'm going to take out of January's rotation the Shepherd's Bush stocking. I got
Yeah.
a lot done on that.
Oh, did you?
I did. I got
I'm
a
waiting.
lot.
I'm planning because we started pulling in the patterns for Shepherd's Bush, and we're both going to be doing a model.
Yep.
I'm doing one, but I'm waiting for. I'm doing the called for colors and the called for fabric, and she's doing an alternate. So I'm waiting for the pearl cotton because it requires Weeks Dye Works pearl cotton. I'm waiting for that to arrive. They're a little behind because of the holidays and also the massive snow they've been getting down in the south area.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for that to arrive.
Yeah.
Once that arrives, I have to get that into rotation as
Actually,
well.
and can I just say, it's a nice, calm stitch, and you can pretty
And
much move.
You're doing Sullivan floss?
I'm doing Sullivan
Floss.
not
Pearl cotton.
Nope,
I will
nope.
be doing the pearl cotton.
And I'm doing it on, because I want mine big. So I'm doing mine. I went to 11 count to do the stocking on 11 count.
The patterns call for, my understanding is the patterns call for an 18 count linen, which I guess is no longer made. So a 20 count linen has been, or the reverse, but it's been substituted because whatever the original pattern called for is no longer available. So Shepherd's Bush recommended a different fabric. Still linen, still natural in color, same color for the stocking, just different count. But you do it over two. So it should be a good size stocking.
I did mine on, I'm doing mine, and I didn't bring it because I didn't touch it, so I didn't bring it. I'm doing mine on 11 count ivory in all of the Sullivan colors. If I'm not mistaken, on the back of the pattern, she does give you the pearl cotton, and then she gives you the conversion to it. And that's what I'm doing so far. I'm
And I
doing
do
mine.
finishing of the stockings.
Yes, and you've done, this year alone, you did
Yeah.
quite a few of them.
Yeah, I did
And
quite a
some of the
few this
ladies, I mean, they were gorgeous.
Yeah, the stitching they
Gorgeous.
bring me, and that usually they bring me the fabric they want me to finish in line with. So they're basically just paying for my time.
Yep.
But the work that they do is just stunning.
Stunning.
Absolutely stunning work.
And the backing,
Mm.
gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The color choices that they did,
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah, they did pick some good
And they do
colors.
multiple ones too.
Yeah, oh yeah, I have a lady who brought 2 of them in.
Yep.
2 of them in.
And I would have that's the lady with the corduroy?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I would have never
Never thought to use corduroy.
but it was gorgeous.
Lightweight corduroy
Yep.
works really well.
Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous job.
The other thing is I got pulled in velvet samples for people to choose from. And I'm also going to look at doing some quilted fabric for the backing on
Ooh.
the model.
Yep.
Not quite sure what fabric I'm going to use. I have red and green. I'll use one of those.
But, you know, I know I hinted at it last, but when I was cleaning my fabric room, I did a template of, you know, the stockings that we had quilted.
The custom stockings
the
that I
custom
do with
stockings.
the cuff,
Right.
which are also available.
Actually, when I took a piece and I traced it,
And I think they're featured in are they being featured in the
Yes.
Just Cross Stitch,
Stitch,
I think?
yes.
Yep.
what I want to do is I want to stitch the bottom of the shepherd's bush stocking. It's the row of houses
Yeah, we got to
that
do a
goes
couple
around.
samples for that.
And
we
I
need
thought
to do
it was
samples.
gorgeous.
We need more
Yeah.
time to do samples.
That's part of my problem. Well, that's that. Let's move on to what's new in the shop. Because we just came back from inventory,
Yeah.
which is, thank God, is like 98% done, which is really, really good.
Yeah.
And I'm thrilled to death with, because I'm sick of counting.
Now it's just updating it.
Yes. But one thing that did come in was
Lisa's here.
the bag of the month. The bag of the month came in Saturday, and this is the bag of the month.
She always finds such great fabric. I don't know where she gets it, but man, let me tell you, she does a fantastic job.
Hey, Lisa.
It's Deb Walker, bless your heart, and she just does a fabulous job. This is the 3rd year we're doing Project Bag of the Month, and every year there's a different variation. This year we're just doing project bags. There's
Yep, nothing in 'em.
Nothing else.
Yep. And what I
You
did
save
was,
money when you get it through subscription.
what I did was, I just paired, because I didn't want to take away from the snowmen.
No.
And I couldn't find, but then I thought, if I found just snowmen, little zipper pull things, it would kind of blend in. So what I did was, I went with darker color, and then I did all different size zipper pulls of birds. Yep. Zipper pulls.
Too bad we
Way,
couldn't have found some cardinals.
yes, I looked, because the minute I saw
I love
these,
cardinals.
I thought that would be
My favorite
ideal.
bag, I'm gonna have to get one.
Actually, I think we sold out on all of them.
We're sold out?
I think we are. I
Oh
think we
my.
have one left. One
my.
left. The subscription
Yeah.
went nuts this year.
Wow.
With the
Maybe I need to order some more.
more, yeah. But wait till you see Valentine's and the little zipper pulls that I found for Valentine's Day. They're gorgeous. And I met Vince, because when I saw them, Vince goes, "Why are you getting them now?" I said, "Because at Valentine's
Because
Day,
when you find them,
yep,
you find them,
I'll
you
never,
get them.
yep." And I took the last. It was only one thing of them
Because
left.
if you wait, they're
You're
gone.
not going. So that's that. But that's about the basic of what's new in the shop. But
We sold out,
yep,
and we thank you all so very much. We were shocked. We are thrilled to death. So we started. I am working on an undated version that I hope to have available for purchase in the spring. And it will be the same exact thing, only undated with special stickers. And it will be the same price. For those of you who maybe didn't get the 2025 version that because we sold out, or for those of you who really like to do your calendars based on the school year from June, July to June, July, that's available. And we will be doing the 2026 version, which I will be starting work on that. Actually, I have already started, and that will be available in October. So we are doing it again. If you are interested, you can get your name on the wait list for either one. If you go to the product page at our website, www.forthestitchersoul.com, type in the search bar planner. It will pull you you can get to the 2026 planner page. If you scroll to the bottom of that page, there's a place for you to enter your email, and when we have them available, when we have them, I will be sending out an email, and you can get on the wait list so that we get one for you so that you don't miss out. Okay, so let's see.
oh, actually, while we're on that,
Oh, Angelise. Good morning. God bless you too. We're so happy you've joined us. Thank you so much. And Mary Ellen says it's a great bag. Yeah.
oh,
Patty asked for it.
yes,
We have it put aside, Patty.
yes, yeah, gotcha, Patty.
All set, Patty. What's Patty say here? Love that snowman bag. Yeah. What's not to love?
It really is a nice bag. I'm looking forward to February's.
Yeah. I can't wait. I love to. She surprises me every month with. She finds unique fabric, and in fact, I better put in for extras
yeah.
for February moving forward. So
Okay, we're going to whip through shop, so you're not going to talk. Okay. The shop, this is the shop updates, so if you want to just pay attention, I'll go through it really fast. We've got a couple sales coming up. We're going to do a Super Bowl sale, which is in February. Mm-hmm. Okay. We have the first Saturday.
You're going to get 25% off fabric.
Yep. I gotta write that down so I don't forget. For the shop, we're doing pattern adoption, which is always a big thing for us. We always have a good time, and we do a lunch, and then on the tables, we put all the patterns people brought in that they've already stitched. They're not going to stitch, whatever. I love pattern adoption. I did a lot of the patterns I got at the that was good English. That I received at the last 2 years. I've been doing those patterns, which I absolutely love. And then market orders. I got a feeling they're going to start rolling in. Mm-hmm. So I know
If you see a sneak peek and you want
give me a holler.
That pattern, if you can figure out, no, Mary Ellen, they are not the same day.
Pattern Adoption Day and Super Bowl sale. No, they're not the same day. The Pattern Adoption Day is going to be
February 1st.
right, and
The following week, it starts, the fabric sale starts.
I think the 7th or the
February-
8th.
February 8th, which is a Wednesday, and goes to the following, it starts, hold on, wait a minute.
I thought it was that whole week because
Yes, the
Super Bowl.
6th,
Yeah,
The 6th, Super Bowl is on the 9th, and the sale will end on Tuesday, the 11th. Sorry. We need to
Perfect.
be more specific.
Just a little heads up and a little reminder. Mostly everybody knows this. We do have a shop online, so and we're only here 3 days. So usually on Wednesday, I run like a chicken with my head cut off and make Lisa run with me. And we try to get all the orders out right on that day. So there's a big, massive mailing on on Wednesday. The only other thing is the bag of the month and the fabric of the month. The bag of the month comes out at the beginning of the month, and the fabric of the month comes out at the end of the month.
When we get it, at the end of the month, it goes out.
Yes, it gets folded, bagged, and then Lisa will pull the sheets and the mailing for the postage bags for me, and I will make it a point to go to the post office so it doesn't get thrown in the mailbox or whatever, and get that out. The only
The
other...
fabric of the month is not included in the fabric sale.
No, yes, because
saying.
yes. And what we will do, we did it last time with what stuff wasn't on sale, and it worked out really, really good. I will mark, and I can't even take credit for this idea. Lisa gets credit for this idea. What's not on sale will be clearly marked not sale, and that's pretty much fabric of the month, that month's fabric.
Everything else is fair game.
And we just got a tremendous amount of fabric in. It just needs to be cut and taken care of. But I hope to get that done. But we did some, and that's another thing we didn't say. We did some moving around, and we're going to keep moving things around in the shop. We mentioned it last week, but we run out of space, wall space to hang the patterns and stuff like that. So we redid the shop yet again.
No, floss of the month is not included in the sale.
Oh, wow, you guys are really...
The only thing on sale is the fabric.
I don't know how else to say it.
We do have a fabric of the month club
Yes.
that you get 3 skeins of Weeks, Classic Colorworks, and Gentle Arts. And if you get subscription, you save money on all the monthly clubs. It's cheaper if you get it by subscription than buying it individually every month.
No, is there going to be a floss? No, there's not going to be a floss of the month. No.
We have the Floss Club, which is a monthly club. That's what I just explained to you.
Yes, but not, there's really, we'll discuss that. The only other thing is just the basic stuff. Keep checking the website for any market updates.
Yep.
So when they come in, we will try to keep up on
We get
posting it
inundated
for Mark.
starting the end of the month and into February with tens per day.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many of them going out,
It's hard to keep up.
pre-order
Yeah.
and, things that the designers are bringing to market. It's hard for us to keep up. So we are planning to do our best to get everything up on pre-order so that you can choose what you want. If there's something in particular you want, please email us so that we can print out the email. If there's particular pieces you want. That way we can make sure we get it on our buying list before we leave. You have until February 26th to get us your request. After February 26th, you will have to wait until it comes out with the distributor unless I'm fortunate enough to be able to get my hands on stuff at market. Sometimes I can. If I can't get it, then we have to wait until they either send it to us after market or we order from the distributor.
We've only run into problems maybe 2 or 3 times
Yeah.
with it, but for the most part, but can I just say, in all fairness, we do run like crazy women on Friday night, opening Friday night, and Saturday. Saturday, we don't even stop for lunch. We just run from room to room.
We grab a sandwich and go.
Exactly, as we're running from room to room. And then Sunday, it's like, by Sunday, you've run so much Friday night, Saturday, that Sunday, you just kind of crash. And then we kind of like to network because you have a tremendous amount of friends that go to market and the different designers.
Well, that's from me going every
Every
year,
year.
meeting new people and stuff, so I'm dragging her with me, so.
And we do,
And of course, it's a good way for us to network for the planners and,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
And we did
and
a lot of
ideas and-
networking last year.
Yep.
And, because it worked out, we used to leave Sunday morning and then get home Monday. But last year, we decided to stay Sunday, and because we run so much on Friday and Saturday, we couldn't network. We
It gives us a
networked
chance to meet the designers, talk
Yeah.
to them about ideas that we have and, you know, things that they might be, we might be able to collaborate with, so
Yep.
that's what we do on Sunday.
Yep. Plus, we want to, that's where we try to bring in, we're trying to pull in more trunk show for when we
Yep.
do the retreats.
Yep, we're trying to
Excuse
bring
me?
in more fabric
Fa-
trunk shows, and we're trying to bring in more designer trunk shows.
Trunk shows. And that's where you meet them and then you try to get on their calendars. And that's
Some
the
of them
day
are
we do.
booked out a year in advance.
Yes. The really popular ones, and we've been, so far, we did one we just talked to last year, but we couldn't get it in the time. So this coming year, the
I
fabric
think we
Bestitch Me?
actually, I think we actually have 2.
Yeah,
I
that
think,
we were able to grab.
We have our regulars, Atomic Ranch,
Mm-hmm.
and thanks to the guys for working with us. And then Bestitch Me, and I think we were working on,
'Cause
there was another one we were working on. Which one was it?
I can't remember.
I have so many pans in the fire, I don't remember.
But we were able to, and I know I'd like to talk to some of the newer people. A couple of the ladies asked if we would bring specific designers that are relatively new into the shop. And one of the new ones that they asked us to bring in was Annie, the Proper Stitcher. They asked would we kind of bring in,
And we were able to get her a trunk show from her for, didn't we get a trunk show in from Annie?
no, not yet.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the things that.
No, it was Dirty Annie.
Annie, yes. But Dirty Annie's will come back again for the
My Big
retreats.
Toe
This
will be
My Big
back.
Toe. But I'd like to
We're going to
talk
sprinkle
to.
them throughout the year too, not just
Yeah.
at a retreat time.
Yeah, I'd
And
like
we
to.
have a second retreat this year. We have a 2-day retreat in April. That is the 25th and 26th. It's going to be a 2-day retreat. So get that on your radar,
Yep,
because I'll be putting that information out probably by the end of February so that people can start signing up for that. And that space is always limited because we hold it right here at the shop. So seating is extremely limited. We have 24 seats available. If there is more interest, we will start a wait list or consider doing a second offering. But for right now, it is limited to 24 people. So,
We had a full
yeah,
for the October retreat. We were busting out at the seams, which
Yeah.
is nice.
Yeah.
We had some new people, which
Yep.
is really,
We
really
love to
nice.
get new people in.
Yep. And that's always fun. Do you want to?
and so one of the things we're hoping to keep up with, if we can get our brain synapses to work together correctly, we want to start recognizing birthdays. And we have a birthday coming up towards the end of the month, actually, the 21st, which will be after this, but before our next Flosstube. And that is Sharon Kolodny, one of our regulars here at the shop. Happy birthday, Sharon. We're going to do a much better job at organizing the list of birthdays.
Yes.
So, I've got to go through, because I think people have joined the birthday club. So
Yes.
I have to go through and make a list of who's in what month, so that if you haven't heard of the birthday club, sign up to join the birthday club, and you get a gift. For the month of your birthday, you get,
Surprise.
I think, yeah.
Think of something.
No,
I
no.
got a couple
It
things
comes
that I
in the-
said.
It comes in their email. They get
Oh,
10% off.
That's right. That's right.
They get 10% off their purchase the month of their birthday. So, happy birthday to Sharon. And if you didn't sign up for your, please go in and sign up for the birthday club. Because, 10% is 10%.
10%. Looks better in your pocket.
But we
I
would like to keep it. I'm
Before
sorry, I'm
I
silly
forget,
today.
and I can't, one of the things that I meant and forgot to do,
All right, hurry up.
shop up this Saturday. Lisa is doing an embroidery class.
That's right. We have
So-
a beginner embroidery
Embroidery
class
class.
with our own Lisa Bayless, her design, and she's teaching 8 stitches. The class is from 1 to 3 on Saturday.
There's 12 stitches.
There's
12.
12 stitches. I'm sorry, Lisa's sitting there correct. There's 12 stitches that will be taught, and it's $40. So come on in. We do have people registered already, but if you haven't, let us know you're coming so we can make sure that we have a kit available for you.
Yep.
And we will see you guys on Saturday. Open stitch tonight on Zoom
Right.
during the
Still
winter months.
openings for Zoom class.
Yeah, just email me that you
Yeah.
wouldn't want to join, and I'll send you the link for the Zoom. It's open stitch, nominal fee of $5. You can pay it when you come into the store if you're local. If you're not local, I can send you an invoice for $5.
And we're at the end
And
now.
it's for the entire time frame
And
until,
The nice weather hits.
it goes until mid-April.
Yeah.
Only because it gets dark and the weather is not always cooperative, so we felt that doing the Zoom would be much better. And it
Yes.
has been very well received by the customers, so we will continue to do that. And we will,
And don't forget, if the weather's bad, and
Call.
I'm gonna say, call. I don't want, I don't
if
want to
you're
have to
coming
worry.
to shop,
Yes.
call before you come. 'Cause
And
we
I-
don't want you standing out in the cold because we have to close the store.
Yes. So just keep that in mind. I don't mind. It takes 2 seconds to say, yes, we're open to a certain amount of time.
Yep.
Or whatever. But I want you to be safe, and I want to be
And
safe.
check the Facebook page, because if we're closing early or we're going to be closed, it will be posted on our Facebook page, which is for the Stitch Your Soul.
Right.
All right? Anything else we missed?
No, just come see us Saturday. Come and do an embroidery class
Oh,
with
open stitch
Lisa.
tomorrow morning from 10
Oh, that's right, to
yeah,
yep,
in
to
person
whatever.
here at the store because it's light out.
Yes, yes.
So,
And keep watching because you'll get to guess. Guess whose birthday's next?
ooh.
Guess.
Ooh.
It's not mine or it's not hers.
No,
'Cause
we're in the summer. We're
Yes.
summer babies.
Yes. So, but be curious to see how many people do guess whose birthday's coming up.
And don't cheat and look at the sheet
Sheet.
that Mary Ellen made. Hi, Sarah. Glad you could join us. Sorry, we're signing off. So you guys all have a good, safe week. Stay out of trouble. And we will see you same bat time, same bat channel next week. And ta-ta for now. Bye.
Bye-bye.